feel more normal coming in today and going straight to second base?
I mean, I've been doing that for a lot of time, so it kind of feels good. But in the end of the day, like I always say, I want to be just part of this team. Doesn't really matter where I go. I just want to be around these guys. I want to be here in West Palm Beach for spring training and for another season. It's crazy that this is number 15, I think, for me, and still really excited, anxious about going to the season. I'm happy about the guys that we have here, and just another spring training. But I'm really happy about it.
Do you envision doing anything in left field this spring?
And having Joe talk to me, he said we got to have like a conversation. So, whatever they think is gonna be good for the team, I'm here to do.
As you look last year offensively, what maybe did you go into the offseason wanting to work on or focus to maybe get your numbers back to where you would like them to be?
I think normally my seasons in the big leagues are more consistent. I feel like last year I had some time where I was really, really bad, and sometimes where I was really, really good. Really a big separation between those two. So I don't really need that. It doesn't feel good when it goes really bad, but I'm looking for more stability, more consistency, and working on my swing, obviously working on my step, and try to make some more hard contacts and stay consistent through the year, and not, I didn't know what to expect when I show up. It can be a really good or really bad day, so I want to be more at the level and put some good numbers out there.
Did playing left field play a role in that because of your comfort level being normal? Or?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm not going to blame left field or anything. I think it's just something that I could control more, and for some reason I couldn't, but I'm willing to do it this year and working to do it, and I think it's going to be a great season, not only for me, for the whole team.
Was there anything that you maybe identified that was kind of a common denominator in the down stretches? Right?
Yes, the way I hit my left foot always crossed a little bit to the home plate, but last year I was doing it way too much, to the point where it was almost I was back facing the pitcher. So I want to be more facing toward the field, see the ball, control my sound, something that I couldn't do last year.
We've talked before about, you can get pull happy sometimes, and maybe, going up the middle more, maybe the contact going up the middle. Like, is that something like, because you talked about it a couple years ago too.
Yeah, but I think, what I just talked about my front foot, it didn't help me to hit the ball to the other way. It felt like when I cross into much, all of a sudden I need to rotate, and that way I can pull. So yes, I love pulling, but I got to control that a little more. I want to, like I said, face more the field, hit the burst more to the middle, and not always try to hit a big hit. Just a single is good, and maybe you can steal a base.
Are you changing anything about sort of your setup then, or is it just making more of a concerted effort, I guess, to step forward and keep yourself open?
I think the second one is just step forward and not towards the home plate. I think that can play a big part of my game and my hitting, and hopefully that will not solve the whole problem.
You obviously played a lot of games last year. Joe has said that.
Say it again.
You
Sorry.
played a lot of games last year. Joe said that maybe he would make an effort to not have you on the field as much. But are you open to that if it's
not really? Yeah, he's the manager. At the end of the day, he writes the lineup. But one thing I'm really proud and I love is playing. I think I play more than 155 games, which is big number for me. I think that's my number one goal. To stay on the field, to play, stay healthy. I want to do that this year again. There might be some days where he want me to not play, but I'll be trying to play. I love playing, so I think, like I said, trying to play more than 150 games for me every year is my first goal. Is big, and that's what I want to do.
We haven't talked to you since the WBC stuff. Just how disappointing was that to not be able to get the insurance and not be able to play for Venezuela?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I played the last two WBC. These tournaments are really fun. You're representing your country, and that's actually really good. The atmosphere you live in these games is insane. It's playing like a World Series between countries, and it's awesome. I wanted to go there. Somehow, I couldn't control about the insurance. I didn't. I mean, they say they don't insurance player more than 35 or 36, so I guess I'm a little too old for that.
Was it the age or was it the foot procedure? Do you know if it?
I don't really know what it was, but so I heard the age, I heard the foot, but so.
It's gonna be hard to watch it then.
It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna be there. Super. I'm even thinking, depending on the schedule here, to go some of those games in Miami. So, I bought some tickets because I thought I was playing for my family, so I might just use it.
What did you make of the off season and just kind of the new faces, especially on the pitching side, as you walk in here, and kind of the moves that Dana made to refurbish your pitching staff?
This thing was good, and with the changes and trades, now it seems like it's even better. It's hard to believe. I love every single guy that is here right now, and we just pull into the same way. We gotta go out there and play as a team. If we focus on everybody getting and doing what we know to do, we're gonna be good.
Carlos said yesterday.
Carlos?
Carlos said yesterday that there could be some more moves coming. Dana has said that as well. That they're not done. That he's not done, and he's still looking.
Who said it, Dana or Carlos?
Well, both. But Dana said it first, and then Carlos maybe kind of followed it up a little bit. But
Let me call him. I want to know.
we want to know too.
I call him and let you know.
Just in general, though, like you guys do have a lot of infielders. There's a lot of infielders on the major league roster right now. Just how do you view kind of the infield situation right now, and how tenable is it to?
Yeah, the only way I see it is a good problem to have. When you have too many good infielders and you don't know where to play them, I think that's a good thing. It's better than have none and trying to find some. So we have a lot of good hitters here. We got Carlos, we got Jeremy, we got Paredes, Walker. Everybody's good. So I think that's a good problem to have, and we're gonna leave it up to them to solve them. We're gonna, as a player, show up and be ready to play every day, and they made their lineup, so whatever they say.
Having a longer off season, how did that impact you? Was it tough?
Yeah, it's tough. It's a little too long. You want to go and play off, but now that you have it, you just get an extra month to get ready and be here today 100%. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jose, for your time.